Hi everyone. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to make this video. As you can tell, I don't even have my hat on like I normally do, and this is not in the horizontal format, which I planned on getting back to the horizontal format to make it better for those of you that like to watch my content on television. This video wasn't really planned, but it's something I feel like I need to address, and as weird as it sounds, I didn't put my hat on because I want my disability to not be hidden in any way at all when I talk about this. As pathetic as this is to say out loud, there are people who are angry that Ruth Madley's character is now on Doctor Who. There are people that are angry that the TARDIS is ramped. There are people that are angry that a trans woman was the main character in the first special. There are people that are angry that there were black people included in Doctor Who Flux. And it wasn't until people reacted in a totally opposite way that I intended in my comment section to my Davros Daleks video. Not Daleks. Davros, the creator of the Daleks, is what I meant to say. When I did that video about his change in the Children in Need short, if you watch that video, you know that it was all about Davros was never someone like me, and I never considered him to be someone like me, so I don't think he needs to be changed. And in the comments of that video, it was all anti-disabled people coming into my comment section, of all things. I could not be more clear that I have cerebral palsy and that I suffer from ADHD on the neurodivergent scale. I don't hide who I am at all. I put a hat on my head because I'm more comfortable than people seeing my hair most of the time. Especially because it doesn't always get cut. It takes a month or so for me to be able to have someone come out to cut it. So I wear a hat because it's part of my personality. But that's not hiding my disability. So I don't get why those people are in my comment section. It's the same reason that I didn't make a video for a ginormous amount of time for a few months there, because people were telling me how sorry they felt for me and how they wish things could be different for me. I am who I am. Being disabled does not make you a person that you should feel sorry for. Being disabled is just the way that I was born. I want to be seen as quote-unquote normal as anyone. And I don't feel that not being able to walk makes me a not normal person. So I don't like even addressing ableism. But when this kind of thing is now bleeding over into my favorite franchise of all time, Doctor Who, and people like this are poisoning Doctor Who because they think that everyone else should have their opinions forced upon them. Let me tell you something. Opinions are like, well, you know the saying, and I'm not going to say it because there might be children watching my videos. But what I will say is that you do well to remember that. Everyone can like what they like and not like what they don't like. And for you to be upset that the world is the way it is now is a little ridiculous and silly. For you to say that black people, disabled people, and trans people don't have a right to be in science fiction because it's science fiction is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, Doctor Who is a silly little show about a time traveler, and nothing about it is real. But that doesn't mean that it can't have aspects of the real world bleeded into it. That's one of the things that makes it so popular and makes it one of the best franchises that there's ever been. So this is the last time I'm going to address people like this, but I just felt like, as a disabled person myself who is going to continue to make content on Doctor Who, I still plan on talking about the Daleks and the colorized version of the Daleks that came out from the BBC. I am definitely going to be talking about Wild Blue Yonder and The Giggle. I love this franchise. I pretty much eat, sleep, and breathe Doctor Who. Doctor Who was the thing that made me decide, yeah, I want to start making videos again, because I made them back in the day on the platform that begins with the letter U. And I missed making them. So no one's going to stop me from making them. And it just infuriated me to no end that people were suddenly like, there shouldn't be a disabled character in my show, saying my show like they own it or something. People were saying there shouldn't be a disabled character in my show because there never has been before, and they're fundamentally changing the Doctor and changing Doctor Who. If you want to make that argument about Flux and Timeless Children, fine. You can make that argument about the Timeless Children arc. But disability has nothing to do with it. Inclusion of all types of people has absolutely nothing to do with fundamentally changing a franchise. And if real world implementation and adapting to modern times and doing something in terms of blacks and disableds and women that should have been done years ago is going to make you that angry, then do yourself a favor and do the world a favor. Stop watching Doctor Who. Stop watching any media, because no media is going to be specifically catered to you and your people unless you write it. And good luck putting out media like that that's exclusive to people and conditions and races, because no one's going to watch it. Anyway, I hope this made sense. Like I said, there was no script to this video, completely unplanned, as raw as I can possibly be. I even scooted back more. Like I said, I've been working on trying to get the camera better so that if my head tilts at all, it's not through the entire video. It is a side effect of my cerebral palsy. So I hope this video made sense. I hope you enjoyed it. And to those people who I'm addressing for this video, I hope they listened to it, although I highly doubt it. But I hope they did, and I hope they will heed my advice. And I will see you all on Saturday with a review of Wild Blue Yonder. I don't know when the Daleks review is going to get up, because, wow, Saturday's tomorrow. I completely realized that. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. I don't know when the Daleks review is going to get up, but it'll get up. Thanks for listening.